I recently got to watch the sports drama slash biopic Nyad, and I have to admit that I did enjoy it quite a bit. The movie follows real-life marathon swimmer Diana Nyad as she attempted to become the first person ever to swim from Cuba to Florida at 64 years of age. And as someone who didn't know anything about this real-life story, I found myself to be rather engaged by it. Because most sports biopics are about football or baseball or boxing, but this is the first film that I've watched that was about swimming. Not to mention that sports dramas also tend to focus on young athletic men, so it was quite refreshing to watch a sports movie about a 64-year-old woman. These elements just made the movie stand out against other sports-related features. Plus, I absolutely loved the performances in this film. Annette Bening and Jodie Foster are absolutely phenomenal here, and I think they definitely deserved their respective Oscar nominations. Those two performers had such great chemistry together that it was easy to forget that they were just giving mere performances. I genuinely believed that they embodied the real-life people that they were portraying, and that only helped to enhance my experience with this movie, because I was fully immersed in the story being told here. Now, to be clear, I don't know how true the story is or how controversial Diana Nyad may be in real life, but none of that really bothers me. The narrative in this movie is a good one, and that's all I really care about, especially if that story is being carried excellently by the fantastic performers. I even thought that supporting cast members like Rhys Ifans did a great job in this movie. So I thought the performances are what really made this movie shine, which is important since Diana Nyad, as she is characterized in this feature, isn't exactly the most likable character. She just has a very frank and blunt personality that definitely requires a certain taste. And while I was able to root for her character in spite of her flawed personality and irrationally stubborn behavior, I can understand how certain audience members might not be able to root or even care for her. But I enjoyed Diana's characterization here because her faults made her feel more human. She isn't a stereotypical protagonist, and that, again, made Nyad stand out against other more traditional sports films. Besides, whenever Diana would say or do anything that felt out of pocket, Jodie Foster's character was there to bring her back down to earth and put her personality in check. So not only did her character act as Nyad's personal anchor, but she also anchored the entire narrative here. So while the movie may not exactly be for everyone, it did genuinely work for me. I found it to be uplifting and enlightening and refreshing, so I did absolutely love this sports drama, which means that Nyad would definitely get a recommendation from me.